City every year. It's usually maybe every 2 years. So
No,
So
now
that people want you.
yeah. Well, you just want to. But hopefully, people want to come out and see me again this week.
I don't know if you got anything in your act about this dude that's been in the news recently, but you were on Celebrity Apprentice.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
Donald
season-
Trump. Yeah,
Dude, and
heard of him?
I think he had threatened. I know I'm using a choice of words there. He's threatened to run for president before, but now it's a for real thing. Your experience with him, would you vote for him?
Well, I can't vote because I'm Canadian. So it's impossible for me to vote in this country and
Nice
have
cop
any
out, nice
impact on what happens here.
You still have not become a citizen of this country.
I have not, and I don't mean that as any disrespect to you or
Not
to
taken.
all of the listeners. It's just I'm Canadian. I grew up in Canada. I was born in Canada. I lived there till I was 28 years old. I am Canadian, proud to be Canadian.
Yes.
I love America too. It's been great to me. I've had a lot of great, amazing things happen. Got to live my dream here in this country.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to dwell
my
on it
dr-
too much,
yeah.
but like I know some countries they make, like for example Mexico. I wanted to get dual citizenship, and they won't let you.
Yeah.
You're either a citizen of the United States or you're a citizen of Mexico, and I was like, well, forget that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my American citizenship.
Yeah.
Will Canada let you do dual?
Yeah, you can do both. Yeah, you can. I don't think you're allowed to tell them though.
What?
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's any legal way of preventing it,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, they'll let you in the sense that they have no enforceable way of preventing it.
Oh.
Even with computers and everything, they don't know. If you just don't tell them, they don't know. But I don't actually plan on switching over anyways. I like being Canadian. It's fun being an outsider. It's fun having an outsider's perspective on things because it allows you to kind of see things maybe slightly differently that you can't see if you're actually from here. I know when you move, like when you go somewhere new, you see all the little differences.
Yes.
The tiny little differences. When you move to America from Canada, you see all the tiny little differences. And when you're a comedian and your job essentially is to pick apart things and make fun of little differences and find little strange elements to things that are strange and quirky, it's helpful. So I think that might be why there's a lot of Canadians. But yeah, I was on this with a lot of Canadian comedians. But I was on Celebrity Apprentice, and I got fired in the third episode because I went out drinking with Dennis Rodman on the night I was the project manager.
How was that? How much did you guys have to drink?
We had a lot to drink. We had a good time. I don't drink that much anymore, but at the time I did, and I did.
I mean,
Was it an interesting experience?
Was it insane with Rodman?
Yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun hanging out with Rodman. I really liked him, actually. He's an intense personality, obviously. But, they put you on these reality shows and these competitive business competitions. The Celebrity Apprentice is a business competition, right? So everybody's like, sort of their egos are threatened. Oh, if I lose this, people are going to think that I'm not smart, right? And if you're like
Sure.
Scott Hamilton or Clint Black or whoever was on my team on Celebrity Apprentice, people got very highly competitive and concerned that they were going to not look like good business people. I want people to think that I'm really good at business, right?
Your ego takes a
Yeah.
shot.
So they get really, really freaked out and upset about stuff when things go wrong. So I had an alliance against me. Okay?
Was that
Herschel Walker and Brian McKnight and Clint Black and Jesse James? They wanted me to lose. They were being kind of, they weren't being the nicest people to me. I think possibly because I'm a comedian, and in the first episode, Andrew Dice Clay and I kind of started razzing everybody a little bit for comedic effect, for television.
Right.
And they were thinking, oh, they're not being good business people. They're not taking us seriously. We've got a job where we got to make cupcakes, right? And we're not taking it seriously, right? It's supposed to be fun, right?
We're talking with Tom Green about his time on Celebrity.
Yeah, so I'm not bitter about it at all. I'm not
Doesn't
bitter.
sound like it.
No, but the thing is so Rodman was the only guy that had been on television before, I think. And he was the only guy that had really been on a reality show before, so he was sort of taking it in stride and kind of having some fun with it as much as I did. So we went out and had some fun. We went out and had some drinks in New York City. I mean, you're a kid from Canada and you're in New York City.
And this is all on Trump's dime,
yeah,
right?
Dennis Rodman says you want to go and have a beer. You know, you go and have a beer, right? Of course, you're not going to sit home and mope in your hotel room and go, oh, I got to get up in the morning and sell more wedding dresses than Khloe Kardashian. I better not go out with Dennis Rodman and have fun tonight.
Were you sad though when you left? As in, it sounds like you. It didn't matter to you if you won the thing.
No,
or you were trying.
of course not.
Okay, good.
Of course it didn't matter. Ridiculous. But I mean, I wanted to win. I mean, I was trying to win. I wasn't trying to lose. But I mean, did I go like, cry in my soup afterwards? Because no, I had fun doing the show. I did write a letter to Donald Trump the day I got fired. I wrote him a letter, handwritten note that said, listen, Mr. Trump, it was paraphrasing here. It was Mr. Trump. I had a great time on the show. I hope you understand that many of the decisions I made were made for television's comedic effect and not necessarily what I would do in a real, true-life business situation. And I love the show. I wanted to make some good TV here today, and thanks for having me on. And I'd love to come back someday if you ever could have me back. So then they actually invited me back for the final episodes, and I'm proud to say that I am, that I always bring people back for the last 2 episodes.
Sure.
If you're familiar with the format of The Celebrity Apprentice, as many people are in America, they had me back for the final few episodes, and I am proud to say I think I am the earliest person to get fired in a season to be then brought back. So,
congratulations!
Thank you very much. I got fired early and brought back.
So Trump, do you think he has what it takes?
Yeah.
I think that anything can happen in this crazy country that we're living in this crazy world. People are strange. People are stressed out right now about the economy. They're stressed out about the world. Maybe they're looking for something out of the box that might just sort of be this magical mystery cure to every problem that they have. And so, and people like watching weird things on television. Donald Trump's obviously a very interesting person.
Yes.
I liked watching The Celebrity Apprentice. That's why I did the show. I like watching him in the debates. He's funny.
You're really dodging the question here.
I think he could win.
Yes.
Do I think he would be good? I don't know. I mean, it's not my decision. I'm a Canadian. I think that's for you people to decide.
He gets weird about immigrants. I mean, he might throw you out of this country.
He might, and that might not be the worst thing in the world to have happen.
Yeah.
You get to go home to Ottawa,
Well,
hang out and retire and stop touring and fish for largemouth bass.
If Trump wins, there'll be a returning person to Canada and a new resident because I'd like to move there. If you'll have me. Let's take a quick break. Tom Green again at Wise Guys in West Valley tonight. Do you want to hang out for a second?
Yeah.
And do some animals in action, maybe?
Yeah.
A couple weird animal stories?
I like animal stories.
All right, that's coming up after this.
That is wild stuff.
On Alt 1019.
Cool.
Nice. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't stop it yet because I wanted this.